Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So now they have 3rd and short.
3rd down and 2.
Go! Go! 19!
Give up the middle to Harvey. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Looking to throw, White. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back-to-back carries here. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Rolling out to his left. On the run. This is brought in at the 15. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score with that shot down the field or they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Got it. Ready?
Second down now. They need 7.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Once more now. It's Richardson. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Vacates quickly left side. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
And their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Rolling left, buying some time. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. Short kick up to their own 31. Andrew Nakuba attacking to make that stop.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They'll go play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
At the 39-yard line.
And off headed right. It's Harvey. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
That's our target, Puka Nacua. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the first. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18, 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. Uh-oh, he goes back over the middle. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Ready. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Second down, give to Harvey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They're going play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They've got first down from the 31.
Come on.
Harvey headed right. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Play action. It's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Right side. This is wheeled in by Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. Still fighting forward. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Broncos 21, Colts 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Get it.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play and Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Go.
First down, play action. Connects with the open man downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
I should probably stop their head, boy, because I got all their heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work and playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. 7 Darius. 7 Hawk.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The play action on 1st down. Has it in close. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Let's go now.
Giving this to Harvey. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard.
Throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away for the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Unlock right. Here we go.
First and 10. It's Harvey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
On the jump.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Track.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
19, 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Richardson on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go now. Cougar.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Dump off to his fullback. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Air it out on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Now it's White. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Harvey on the carry. Escapes a defender. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I got to say, say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I feel like he deserved that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. No run. This is Harvey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage.
We are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and yard.
Here's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's got room. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st down.
Here we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
The Eagles. Ready. Panthers.
From the red zone now. Setting up the screen. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth.
42.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Come on, ready.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Got some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play fake, gets Richardson. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake.
why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
And that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They go play action on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, play action. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Run left side, Harvey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos moments away from a 2-0 start. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Harvey once more. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that 1st down.
Finds his fullback. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the defense is on it in the end zone. Talk about a play that could swing this ball game. That might be it right there.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback.
Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And the Broncos corral it. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Offense in a hurry up here. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First down pass. Intercepted.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He rolls to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So 2nd down coming up. Harvey headed right. And he's rerouting towards the middle. Only gets him a couple. It's 3rd down. The Colts taking timeouts. That's their last one. 3rd down. They need 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Charvarius Ward picks it off. So to the side of Maine, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the